our kind of budget podcast, all right? We are ASV, and I've got two very lovely ladies who have been long-standing members of ASV for some time now. So we've got Michaela Broughton and Victoria Leighton. We're doing the Sunday name, all right. Now, before this video went to record, the conversations was just, you know, we wouldn't be able to air it. So we're going to try and keep it as clean and as professional as possible. But I do apologise in advance. So you can tell which one has got the giggles and which one was the naughty one, shall we say. All right.
Vicky, honestly.
So, how long have you been a member for?
Just over 5 years.
5 years, yeah? What about you?
I'd say 4, maybe 4 now.
Okay, so what made you join a gym? Forget ASV at the moment, what made you join a gym? What was it what kind of thought, you know what, I need to make that step to join a gym?
I was diagnosed with an underactive thyroid, and my weight went from what I am now to 12.5 stone in 18 months.
Right.
It took me 2 years to get it under control, and then I started to be able to lose weight, and I thought I need to get back into the gym.
Yeah, and what was it about, when you dropped that kind of weight there, was it your body shape what became a bit of you was conscious of?
Unhappy.
Yeah.
Unhappy with the way I looked, because I'd never looked like that before.
Yeah. And what was you like in like kind of like the early years? Did you suffer with underactive thyroid then? Was it kind of was it just yeah?
It was 2013 when I got diagnosed with it, so no, I've been fine up until then.
Yeah. What about you?
So I did Slimming World for, I'd say about 3 years.
Yeah.
And I plateaued, so I needed to kick it in a bit. So before I had Harrison, obviously, I'd lost just short of 6 stone.
That's it, yeah.
And now I'm back on the whole losing the baby weight journey again. So.
Yeah. And before this, was you ever a member of any other gym before? Did you go to a gym? Were you gym people? Were you class people? Or
I was a member of the village.
Yeah. And what was that consist of? Did you do the gym mainly, or was it classes or?
Classes.
Yeah, classes. Yeah. What about you?
No. Actually, no. And I was purely glued to that A&T machine when I started.
Yeah.
And you grabbed me off it, didn't you?
Yeah, got you into classes.
Yeah. So obviously when you joined up here, can you remember, like you say, was it quite a nervous experience for you, kind of daunting, or did you make it feel quite easy when you came to join it? Because obviously gym's got a bit of a stereotype, sometimes a big kind of meaty weights and that kind of stuff there. What did you feel when you came to be a member here, when you first joined?
I was nervous when I first joined because I didn't like the way I looked,
and
obviously you feel uncomfortable. But then I soon realised that actually people aren't looking at you.
Yeah.
Leighton showed me round.
Yeah, Leighton.
Leighton showed me round. I felt that uncomfortable. I didn't even come in my gym kit, so that he couldn't actually get me on anything.
Yeah.
I came in my work stuff because I don't know, I just didn't have that confidence.
No. We get quite a few members like that, to be fair, who when you say we're going to bring you in for induction, they're kind of a bit worried.
Yeah.
Thinking, I don't want to get on the kit, even though I need to. They kind of have that kind of fear factor to think I can't do it. And I think sometimes, and to be fair to Leighton and the staff here, they kind of make you feel at ease.
Yeah, we
do you know what I mean? When you do come in, because it can be quite daunting to come into a gym, because people have got that stereotype of it being full of, what I call the Lycra Brigade, or kind of the
unfortunately we are like aren't we?
The bodybuilders kind of stuff there, and I think sometimes that can be a barrier to people coming in and joining the gym initially. But like you say, when you come in and obviously you've got your work gear, when you first came in, that's another barrier you've just got to overcome there.
The following night though, I booked on Lisa's step class and came straight away after I'd had my induction.
Yeah, good.
Never looked back.
Was there any barriers for you?
You were saying that the other day when you were doing this thing.
True. What about yourself? Was there any barriers for you, Sticks?
Confidence is mine.
Yeah.
And I know it doesn't come across that way because I'm obviously chatting, but I am quiet and I don't like being out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So if I don't know somebody, I won't make the effort. Does that make sense?
No.
So for you, for us to become friends, you came and got me off that A&T. Otherwise, I would have been still doing that A&T. And then, like, there's Lynn and Keith, obviously. I met Lynn and Keith in classes. They've introduced me to Charlotte, who's one of my really, really good friends now. And obviously a gym mum, gym dad. So,
And I think that's it, the confidence is a major one for so many people, both male and female. And obviously, you know, with Sticks, she did live on the AMT, you know, it was AMT's, it's like a stepper kind of, you know, cross trainer. It's probably one of our most popular pieces of kit, to be fair. You do get a great workout, but sometimes you kind of get stuck into that same routine. I'm not going to say the comfort zone, because obviously you're still working hard, you're still working out.
It loses the impact, doesn't it, because your body comes used to it.
Yeah, you know, and this is where, and we'll move on to it shortly now, is where, what does your training regime look like? Because I think at the start of it, yours was just cardio, you know, just AMT, just cardio. And you know what, male, but more than female, they kind of get, not trapped, but kind of contained into that cardio mindset, rather than a balanced program. Cardio still has to be involved 100%, but it's getting that balance right. And I think obviously, you know, pre-COVID, you know, the PTs you were more than making use of. So what do you think about the PTs? How are you making use of the PTs pre-COVID?
Weights.
Yeah.
Love weights. Really, really enjoy it. Still like spin and everything else, but I like that feeling of getting stronger.
Yeah.
And obviously body shape changes again even more, which is good.
Yeah.
So you get that a bit more muscle definition. Not necessarily, you know, I don't want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's nice to have that definition.
Yeah, of course.
And I enjoy the weights.
Yeah.
Being able to lift heavier and heavier and heavier.
Yeah. And I think that's, you know, like I say, I've done quite a few PT sessions with Michaela, you know, and it's good to train people who want to put the effort in, and who've also got their own personal challenge to say, you know what, I want to lift heavier, but with the right technique, but the right way.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a case of, you know, trying to do 1 rep max and trying to, you know, outlift the next person on the bench. It's about your own personal challenge. You know what, last week I was doing, you know, bench press with 10 kilos each side. This week I've done 12 kilos, and that's that kind of personal goal there. And I think what you've done with your weight training alongside your cardio routines as well, that's the perfect program. And obviously you know, you're that kind of person. It's kind of, that's your regime. You know your regime. You know it works for you because you've seen the results. You like the cardio feeling of that sweat and that kind of fitness, but then equally like the resistance side and that kind of feeling of like that stronger, but also that looking leaner as well. Yeah. And definitely, we got you off cardio, didn't we? We definitely got you off.
Though. I'm still on cardio, really.
But you have tried to do more PTs.
Bits,
you have
done
done
more PTs, like throwing your man sports all over the crash.
and I think, you know what?
That was the funniest thing I have ever seen.
And this is where the PTs come into, because the PTs aren't standard. It's not textbook stuff. And I think that's what's, you know, why we retain so many members and you guys like it so much in rebookings, because everyone's unique and everyone's individual and it's tailor-made. And you know what, sometimes we're fortunate in the facility here that you have got a sports or you've got football pitches and that, where we can say, you know what, you're not doing a gym session today, you're going to go with your sports on. Literally was flipping crash mats around, he was running around the sport, what else were we doing? Carrying sandbags around the hall, you know, and it made it interesting, it made it fun, you know.
It was hard, that session.
It was tough, but it was fun. Do you know what I mean? And you felt good afterwards, and then, you know, it's the results what come with that kind of variety of workout.
We must like it because we keep going.
I fell out of the PT routine though, because when I first started, I used to do every Saturday and Sunday. 11 o'clock, bang on. I used to be the lone Metafit Ranger.
You did, didn't you?
And then obviously, lifestyle changes, new job. Mr. Lima paid.
And I think, you know, I'm glad you said about the job there, because I know personally it's difficult trying to get that work-life balance. It's incredibly difficult, and it's trying to make time for you, and we call it the me time. You know, and obviously your job, obviously, you know, pre-birth, you know, it was very long hours and a stressful job you had.
I changed jobs though, didn't I, to make it long hours and stressful. You know, and I think sometimes that mindset, you know, every Saturday and Sunday you was religious and say, you know what, no matter what happened during the week, I was there
regardless whatever happened, 11 o'clock Saturday, Sunday you was there, and that was part of your regime. And I think it's good for members who do struggle with that work-life balance to say, you know what, just do your best to allocate at times and stick with it, you know. And I think once you've done it a couple of times, that routine, it then becomes habit, it becomes part of your normal routine as well.
Well, I think the gym, once you get into it, just becomes part of life.
Yeah,
You don't even think about it. You
Yeah.
just when people say I haven't got time, it's what, 45 minutes out of your day.
Yeah.
It's not a long time.
And I think the key one is what you get from the gym.
Yeah.
Because if you know, take ASV out of the question, but if you don't enjoy going to somewhere, you won't go.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll make excuses to not go to that place.
Yeah.
I make excuses not to go shopping all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's, you know, it's quite straightforward. You know, make excuses. Yeah. But with the gym, I think, you know, because you've joined the gym, you know, through pretty much at similar times really, 4 and 5 years ago. You know, to keep coming back for so long at that time, you know, you get a lot of what I call sometimes yo-yoers who'll be in and out of gym, New Year's resolutions, January, and they'll go by May, and they'll come in summer, then you won't see them until, you know, the following year. To be consistent for 4 to 5 years, you've got to enjoy it.
What is it they say though? Summer bodies are built during the winter.
Summer bodies are always made in winter, always, yeah. But you know, you've got to enjoy coming, you know.
Yeah, of course you do.
I think you
It's
both.
the social aspects as well.
Oh,
And that's
God,
where
yeah,
we're coming to next.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because your training regimes are balanced, you know, you've got the PTs there, and obviously you need that encouragement to the resistance, and I think it's that guidance as well. I think if you was left to do it on your own devices, or your own choice, you'd be like, you know what, I'll just go on the cross trainer, do you know what I mean, or I'll go on the spin bike. But
I think the thing with you as well though, Mark, when you do a PT, you will set the weight, you don't tell me what the weight is.
No.
You just do it.
You just, whereas if you told me how heavy it was, I'd probably go, oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't lift it. I just do it because you just, well,
Yeah.
I haven't got a choice, have I really?
Well, no, you haven't got a choice.
The more you know that in,
The more,
the worse
yeah,
it
true,
becomes.
the worse it becomes.
But you know what, and again, but you know, for the PTs here, when you've done sessions, it's not to the point where they hurt you.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's not where they set ridiculous weights
No.
to try and not deliberately hurt, but a lot of people think no pain, no gain. And I think it's a very, you know, I don't like that saying really too much because there's a difference between pain and that good workout feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if the weights are too light, you're not going to get that same feeling.
No.
And I think that's where, you know, we know each other now. You know, I
Yeah,
know
well,
what
you know what I'm capable
exactly.
of.
I think that's a journey what you embark on here when you do the PTs. I always say you're going to go from a journey. It's, you know, if it's weight loss, if it's toning up, there's your base point, and this is where we're going to take you.
Yeah.
It won't happen overnight. It'll take time. It can take consistency and effort, but you'll have fun doing it at the same time. You know, social wise, yeah. All right, social. So did you two know each other when you first came here? No.
But I went to school with her daughter.
Okay, so there's a little connection there. Look.
Yeah, there is.
She's a year younger than me though, isn't she?
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
So talk us about the social side to ASV, the gym for you guys in particular.
Well, I met you because you was permanently stuck on that. I dragged you into Metafit and you loved it, and I went, you want to do spinning? You went, no, I'll hate it. And now,
Can't get me off the bloody thing.
Can't
You don't
get
have
you
me back, by the way.
no. She's like, you're like a spin addict, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like.
And then I dragged you into boxercise. You were never really keen on that though, were you?
No.
But I
Not
still
for
used
me,
to
no.
make you do it.
But it's good though because I always say
Give it a bash.
to members at Nommans, always give it a try. Yeah.
It was torture though, wasn't it? You were like pulling teeth, getting.
Yeah, you didn't really enjoy it,
No.
did you?
Well, some people don't like spinning. Like I couldn't think of anything worse than being sat on a bike for 30-45 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And
See,
it's-
Zumba's not my thing.
No.
Lisa
Zumba's
will-
not my thing. You know what I mean?
Lisa
I tried
will
it.
tell you
Come on, Mark, you were pretty good at it.
Yeah. Well, I've got, you know, I can shake my shimmy every now and again. Do you know what I mean?
It's just not my thing.
No.
I haven't got that.
The coordination. Yeah.
For me, I'm more gym, spin, circuit, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not as Lisa will tell you that.
Yeah.
She's taking the mick out of me.
Yeah.
But you find what
You
works.
get
Yeah,
to
the
wiggle.
strong's
And-
really
yeah,
good.
You
The
get to
strong's
wiggle,
really
and
good.
I just stop, and she'd be looking at me, and everyone else would turn around, and I'm like,
But you know what? It comes back to where Michaela got you off that AMT.
yeah,
Because
it does.
if you didn't speak to her, she would still be on there now. Do you know what I
I
mean?
might not be.
You're
But
welcome.
you wouldn't have tried maybe
No,
boxer
agreed.
size, strong and all that. It was,
Agreed.
you know, and I think
Yeah.
vice versa. You might have said, well, listen, I want to do spin. You try spin,
Yeah.
and that's
Well,
where
it's
I
like
think.
you've got me into strong, haven't you?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
a Saturday
To be
morning.
fair, on a
Yeah.
Saturday
Trying to
morning.
escape through fire
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
always go the wrong way, which Lisa's always looking over.
Everyone
I'm
else is right, she's
always
like-
going the wrong way.
But yeah, you know, that's part of it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, and obviously you said that you made some very close friends
Yeah.
during your time here. Yeah.
We ended up doing 3 peaks together because of it.
We've done loads,
We
haven't
walk a lot together, don't
Yeah, we've done a lot. So like, yeah, Good friendships, Keith, Lynn.
Yeah.
Best had Steen in the end, don't we? Otherwise they'll never forget.
Yeah, true.
Yes. You met your new fella here?
I did,
Yes,
unfortunately.
Mr. Lim.
Unfortunately.
What do you mean,
It's a bit of
Need to
unfortunately?
edit that bit.
Mr. Lim, I'll stick up for you, don't worry,
It's a
mate.
bit of matchmaking though, wasn't it?
Oh
Lisa
God,
Keith,
yeah,
Keith,
definitely.
Lynn.
So not only do you get a gym membership here,
You might get a man.
you also might get a man, and then you're also going to be a mum at the same time.
Oh, please God, no.
Can't use that as a promo.
No, maybe not.
But as it's going out to videos, Michaela is single. Just to throw it out there, do you know what I mean? So, you know, we have to come direct through ASV because we take a little commission on the
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Always a bit of money making going on there,
Always.
isn't the mark?
So yeah, you've got the social side, you made some fantastic friends, you two are very good friends
yeah,
now,
yeah.
you know, and it is good to see that, and it is certainly one of the main features of gyms, but certainly ASV, where you do get that social side, you get the support off the staff, and it's a welcoming training atmosphere when people come in. There's no egos, you know, there's no kind of, you know, it boosts people's confidence when they do come through the doors there.
Yeah, definitely.
Events.
Oh God.
Events, you know what I say to
I
you now,
know
don't
what
you?
I'm gonna say.
So events, we set up or we schedule a range of external events. We've done like Pretty Muddy, we've done Born Survivor, we've done Manchester Blackpool Bike Ride. We've also done one what's called the Fan Dance, and just a little bit of a background to the Fan Dance. The Fan Dance is located in South Wales, Brecon Beacons. It's where the Special Forces do their selection, which is why they call it the Fan Dance. It's a 24-kilometre event. It sounds quite straightforward, and all I can say, and I say it every time to people, because it is literally, you climb Penny Fan, you come down Jacob's Ladder, you go down to the pig pen, you just literally double back on yourself. It is as
Just
simple
like
as
yeah,
that.
Simple as that.
However,
One foot in
it's
front of
not,
the other.
and whether you know, it's physically horrendous, mentally really tough there. But like we do, we set these events up, we put members through it. And Styx was on the Fan Dance.
2 winters.
2 winters.
Half a summer.
Yes.
Because I was pregnant, weren't I?
Yeah.
Got in trouble.
Yeah, you did get some of that one. Yeah. What was it? What made you do the Fan Dance song?
Keith sat nav. Keaton.
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
The second time, Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bullied. Well, you both bullied me, both you and Keith.
Yeah, well, you know, for the purpose of this, we're not bullying. We're just going to positively encourage you. Yeah.
You tried bullying me, but didn't get me.
Yeah. But doing the events, you know, there was training involved.
Oh yeah, we did a lot
Yeah.
of training.
Yeah.
Started it off with my dad, didn't I?
Yeah,
Going
you
to
did.
the plane crash at the top of Bleaklow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just got further and further and longer and let's do the fan dance.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And how did you feel doing it?
I ate it every minute, but the feeling afterwards
Yeah.
is totally different. Steve will tell you, well come on,
Yeah.
Steve's dragged me on a bank holiday Monday, come on Vicky, let's go for a drive.
Yeah.
3 hours later you pull up and there's that red phone box.
The famous red phone box.
What bleeding doing here?
But yeah, like you say, you know, you've got the events here, and you know, I think it's always good to have a goal.
Yeah,
And I
it's
think
brutal.
sometimes it's good to have a
It's
goal, not
mentally
only
brutal.
for physical, your body image
Give it a go,
goal.
Mentally though.
you give it a go.
No,
Me
you're
and Mark
alright.
have
I
done
don't
it.
do
Give
cold.
it again.
Hate
But you
being
did
cold.
the 3 peaks.
Give it that were awful as well, wasn't it?
32-degree heat.
hottest
it
day
was
of the year
so
now.
hot.
What you did though, you took from your gym training though. You know, if you didn't join a gym and didn't connect with
I
your
would
social
never have
circle,
done that.
you'd never have done it. And I think
We were
it's
so
kind of
busy
like.
I wouldn't have been able to do
No,
it.
and I think it's like a bucket list as well. I think everyone's got their own bucket list, haven't they,
Would
to
I
a
do it
certain
again?
extent.
No.
Nah.
We were so excited to do it, weren't we?
We were, but I'll be honest, we did a lot of training, but nothing
It was the
prepared.
heat.
It was the heat.
Yeah.
The heat
But
was
nothing
out.
prepared us for that. Last
Yeah.
one was
Ansley was jobbing
horrendous.
on the way up.
Yeah, we got to the top, we got to the trigger point, and
it
I
was
could have gladly jacked it, and
It
all
was
we had to do was
England
come
were
back.
playing, weren't they, in the World Cup?
Oh,
the
it was
semi-
awful.
When the last World Cups when they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
so
Yeah, because the
far.
marshal was sat at the top, weren't he,
With the
listening
radio
to the
playing it out.
football, and he just went, "Oh, here you two are, double trouble."
Well, you knew you
Didn't
well
he?
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he soon knew you two.
Keith.
And Keith. I tell you what, Keith kept us going though,
Yeah, he
didn't he,
did.
to be fair.
Yeah.
He just...
I think if one of us had said, let's check it.
Yeah, we were
all
sat at the bottom of
rejected.
Inglewood, weren't we? And we sort of looked at each other, and I'd had enough.
Yeah.
I'd had enough at that point, and we just looked at each other. She wouldn't say it, I wouldn't say it. Keith was already halfway up.
Yeah.
But we just sort of looked at each other. I thought, I can't say it because it's not fair, and she was obviously thinking the same. So we finished it.
Yeah.
For a long day.
And it just shows when you come together as a group, as a social group there, you've got each other's backs as well. And I think with each other's support, you will complete it. Do you know what I mean? You know, and I think that you've all got that mindset. But you know, you said there with Keith, you know, and see that you've got that mindset. So you know, you can do it. You know, exercise and physical activity is tough. Yeah, there's going to be points where even in PT sessions you're like, you know what, I just can't do this.
Sometimes your mind takes over.
Yeah, and
that's the thing. And once you start to say to yourself, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's trying to do that whole. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
But it's not always that easy.
No, it's not at all. But that's where you need the confidence in your physical ability and your physical training beforehand, but also the ability to lean on others and say, listen, we're going to have to get this through this together. Like the fan dance, we get through it together. You know, everyone on that course was helping each other out.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone
well, you all
shares.
went behind me, and the summer one was like, come on, Steve.
Everyone shares that same.
I can't tell you, I'm vomiting halfway up.
Yeah.
I think you have periods during something like that where, like, Vicky would be struggling, and then I would be struggling at different points. So you do sort of.
Yeah.
We did have a laugh that day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
I could barely walk the following day, though. To be fair.
We were red raw, weren't we?
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it was bad.
And I had a heat rash from my ankles right to my knees on both legs.
But it was just 2 knees there now.
It was just to my knees. Shocking. The legs were horrendous.
To sum it up, why ASV? Why, you know, this is about trying to reassure not only members who are coming in now, say, you know, listen, you know, keep your programs varied, book in for the PTs, and get the guys here are good. You know, you've been members here for 4 and 5 years, you know, already, you know, and likely for many years to come. You know, what is it about ASV, what you could say to new potential members watching this, say, you know what, give these guys a go, give them a shot, you know, especially for those who may be low in confidence, maybe, what is it about ASV, why we are what we are? No pressure, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not just a number.
No, you're not.
Not at all.
That's it,
isn't it?
You know us.
I didn't have thought of that one.
And we know, we've got to
you
know
everybody.
You. Other gyms, they freelance.
Yeah.
So they don't get to know the member.
Yeah.
Whereas you do. So I know when you're training me.
Yeah.
That you're going to push me as hard as you think at that time I need to be pushed.
Yeah.
Whereas another gym, they don't have that.
Yeah.
You don't have that relationship.
You get to know the members.
Yeah. You get to know all your members, and you get to know what they're capable of, what they're not capable of. But the other members as well, I've found,
look out for each other.
Yeah, they do. And if I've done it when somebody new's in the class and they're not sure, you sort of go over and because they're looking around and thinking, oh my God. And they go, just do what you can.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else, just do what you can. Everybody started at that point.
Yeah.
And it's like,
just...
Yeah, you do, because like when I came in that day, can I have a word, Mark, please? I've got a friend that wants to join, but she's having a baby. Do you remember that?
I remember that conversation,
Well, tell your friend she can come, but she's not allowed to do this.
She's not allowed
to. Just make sure she stays in that green zone on that my zone file, if she's got one.
Yeah, that was that person there, by the way.
That was you.
Just ask for a friend.
But you know what, it's really important though that, you know, and I think because the way we operate and the way we are, the staff are, you're not dreading that conversation because you knew that conversation needed to happen for you to be safe when you're training here. And you know, because obviously you doing the spins like we did, you know, we did some crazy spins. That would have been safe for you, you know. And I think it's having that confidence, and also for those who have got medical conditions of a range of factors there, or you know, thyroid, you know, conditions there. The staff need to know because there's a specific program we put you on. Do you know what I mean? What's safe and effective for you, but you can still get the results. So you still kept training in the early stage of pregnancy, well, right up to what was it, 30 up to 30 weeks, but it was all safe, it was all effective, and it helped you not only physically, but also mentally as well.
And I would have carried on longer if I'd
It's
not
communication
got the
between the member and the staff, and vice versa, isn't it? It works both ways.
Yeah. Do you remember here for many more years?
Yeah.
Please sound a bit more confident that, you know what I mean?
Well, it depends if me and Steve split up, doesn't it? Joking.
Whoa.
One of us is going to have to go somewhere else.
I do think coming here, it's hard during lockdown because I miss like training with you, but seeing other members as well, walking into classes and everybody letting on and speaking and like, how are you, and cursing you, which we all do.
It's hard to find, for me, it's hard to find that time because my lab obviously
it's changed, hasn't it?
So I can't come and spend 3 hours on a Saturday.
Oh, I haven't got the energy to spend 3 hours anyway.
No.
Half an hour with Mark on a and I'm done. Pretty much crawling out the door.
But I think through COVID, it's kind of, I think people have realised that, they've missed it. Yes, the training, but you've missed that social side.
Well, I missed it a bit longer.
You missed that. You miss that feeling, but because I miss it when being on site. At the moment, obviously we're in lockdown at the moment. It's quiet, it's empty, it's just completely opposite.
There's a buzz about the place when we're all in.
Yeah, definitely. Whether it was the gym, the classes, just being on site. Because the amount of community what do use to facilitate. You're part of. You're not just part of a business. For me, it's not being part of a business. You're part of a community.
Yeah, it is. It's very community-based, and I know this probably sounds corny, but it feels a bit like a family.
Yeah, no. A lot of people do say the ASV family, and it does sound that, but it's true because, like you said,
everyone looks out for each other.
Everyone looks out. You've made some fantastic friends.
We've made some really nice friends, haven't we?
Yeah.
Rachel, who I used to train with in the morning.
Yeah.
Still see her every now and again, and we message all the time, don't we? We have a group. But made some really nice friends.
Kids, don't you?
Yeah, Auntie Boo loves having the babies.
Well, thank you very much for your time on this little budget podcast. All right, okay.
Very welcome.
But no, thank you for being ASV members, and look forward to many more months, years, and more torture, PTs and classes.
Really can't wait for it to reopen. I missed me Friday morning PTs at 5:45 in the morning.
I know, that's my highlight, my Friday, that. We do, that's why we call it Feel Good Friday.
Yes,
that's why. Because you come in first, that's it.
Sets him up for the day.
Alright guys, so that was the first of a series of podcasts, guys. This is Michaela Broughton, that is Victoria Layton. Michaela Broughton single, if you need any, if you want to drop me a message.
It's Michaela Lee now.
Michaela Lee, we can sort it out. Alright guys.